You're a rebel, getting into trouble. You are kinda like a fire, like a fire, like a fire. Unpredictable, so original. You are never backing down, backing down, backing down. That's what I like about you. So dangerous, I get this rush when I'm with you. I go all in to lose or win. Build things up to knock 'em down. It's the way we keep our high, moving like a hurricane. There will come a time for when we can wash away your sins, settle down, but until then, we're like a You're so different, kind of ignorant. You don't care what people say, people say, people say. I'm going crazy for your baby. Don't know how you're making me feel this way. What can I say? That's what I like about you. So dangerous.
Good day, everyone, and welcome back to Mommy Guide Inc. For those who are new to the channel, I am Mommy Lala, and good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. Yes, it's Saturday night for me, and probably for most of you, it's Saturday morning or afternoon if you are probably in Europe. Right? So again, thank you so much for joining us right now or on replay. Of course, earlier on, we had, okay, first in the chat, kamusta, kamusta ka? That is Filipino for how are you, right? Thank you so much, Linda, for always trying to really, learn our language. I really, really appreciate that. Yes, I'm from the Philippines, and that is a Filipino word for kamusta ka? How are you? I'm good. I'm good, Linda. Thank you so much for this week. This is my first time going live. I wasn't able to go live last Wednesday. I decided I would go on the Thursday, but then my son was still sick. So I wasn't able to go live, but now he's okay. So I'm here. Thank you, Laurie, for dropping by again. Good morning. It's a weekend, and I know that weekends are for family or for yourself, for crafting, errands, whatever it is. I thank you so much for dropping by and saying hi. Yes, and of course, for dancing along with me as well. A little bit of an exercise. All right, so for tonight, I'm gonna be going away from paper crafting in a way. There's still paper in here, but from card making rather. But I was going through my stash because the other day I was looking for something. I am working on a special project for I can't say just yet. And so I was trying to find this specific set of dice. I couldn't. So I had to literally turn over my craft room here and in the office looking for that thing. And so I saw this and I said, oh, I forgot. I still have several DIY drawers or boxes that I actually haven't assembled. And I said, you know what, for this Saturday, just let our hair down. Just, this is such a relaxing activity. You don't need to prepare for it. So I said, okay, I'm gonna do this. By the way, I did find those set of dice. Do you know where I found them? Okay, so finally I gave up looking for it. And then yesterday I was preparing for, a hop that's going to happen, okay, later on at 10. Okay, so that's at 10 a.m. Eastern for the Crafty Krita hop for a Canvas card challenge. And so I'm going to take a photo of my finished cards for the thumbnail. Lo and behold, when I opened my shot box where I'm going to take a photo of my finished product, all the dies I was looking for were inside. For some weird reason, I don't know what happened. I placed those dice inside the shot box, and so I found it. Right? So my memory is absolutely amazing. So anyway, happy ending. I was able to find it. All right. So now, and also I've decided that I was going to create this instead of doing an Easter project. So I decided that this coming week would be would be the episodes that I would create my Easter projects. All right. So this is the box. Okay. This is actually from Kaiser Craft. Kaiser Craft, I know, is no longer in business, but this is one of my favorite brands for scrapbooking and other crafting before. So it's actually a 2-drawer unit. All right. So this is what it would look like somehow. Of course, we have a different decoration and stuff for our box, but this is what it should look like. So it's basically MDF board. So it looks like that. Right? So it's basically just that. And then, you decide what you want to do with it. So, in doing so I decided that, okay, now I'm lost. Okay, hold on. Let me just figure out. Okay, again, before, okay, I should put a note which one goes where. Okay, so this one should be here and here. Okay, and that one should go there. All right, because this two has holds it. That means it's supposed to hold, this one. All right, and of course, the top would be, okay, let me just check if this is correct. Okay, and then the top should be this. Okay. So that's the thing though. Why won't it? Maybe this is wrong. Okay. Okay, there you go. It was the opposite way because I couldn't put this one. Okay, so let's put a notation which is in and which is out. Okay, if only I can find my pencil. Okay, there's so many things here, but where is a pencil? You know what? I'll just use a pen. Anyway, I'm going to cover it. So this is top. Okay, this is out. And this is, okay, front. Okay, just some notations for me so I will remember. All right, so we have also Jana in the house. Hi, Jana. And of course, Jana saying hi to everybody as well, to Linda and Laurie. All right, so these are some of the papers that I want to. So instead of a regular scrapbook paper, I want to use a, what do you call this? Decoupage paper or a rice paper. So this is actually from Stamperia. I've had it for a while. Okay, so they're very, very thin. Okay, so imagine if you have like a napkin, tissue paper, you remove the other folds, you just end up with the main one with the design. That's what it looks like. So this is from Stamperia. So it's a rice paper as well. So I like rice paper because rice paper somehow is, based on experience, is sturdier than tissue paper. Right, so even if it's wet with decoupage glue or gesso or whatever it is you want to use, it doesn't rip. Okay, so this one is from Stamperia and this one is from Lil Birdie. Okay, so this is the one I actually used previously. So hold on. So if you were with me during my craft every day in, I think it was August. Hold on, let me just see. Okay. I created this. So this one is a four drawer. Okay, so the rice paper I used here are actually from Little Birdie. Okay, so this is not Stamperia. So we will have something like this by the time we finish. So these are projects that I love doing, especially when I'm super stressed, because it just, is so relaxing to do. And at the same time, once you finish, it's also very useful, right? So whether you give it out as a gift or you use it yourself, right? So for this one, see, it holds some of my washi tapes, all right, and then some of my faith ATC cards, right? So there you go. Okay, so and then some of the findings that I use for drawers as well from IKEA are also here. So we are going to create, yes, something like this. All right, so I'll just put this back here. So it is actually found at the back of, my live streaming space. Okay, this is another one from Stampier. No, this is Shaubella. Okay, it's quite huge though, so I'm not sure if I can use that. This is another one from Stamperia. This is This is Alice in Wonderland. Okay, rice paper. Okay, this is another one. So let's see which one I end up, using for now. Yes. Okay. Puzzles. Yes, they're like puzzles, like Linda. Yes, they look like puzzles. All right. And of course, this is the chipboard box. Okay. So it's actually not wooden box. Okay. But the inserts for this DIY box are actually chipboards that have already been pre-scored. Okay, so all we need to do is to do like that. But before we do that, okay, we will decorate it first. Okay, so from experience, it's best that you decorate first everything before you assemble, right? Because it's hard to decorate it. I did that before. I put together the box first, and then that's the time I decorated. It's harder, right? So let's start with, from scratch. Okay, so. All right. So I do have a question for you, my friend. So what DIY project do you like doing? Like in my case, I like doing DIY projects like this. Okay, sometimes upcycled ones, let's say from tissue paper, core, stuff like that. So I like upcycling stuff as well. So every now and then. And then, of course, if you are new to the channel and you are liking what we're doing so far, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And yes, later on we're gonna be having a hop, okay, for Kendra's Card Challenge this time around for Crafty Krita. Okay, so I hope that you join us in that hop. Okay, it's a giveaway hop. Okay, it will be at 10 p.m. my time, and it's 10 a.m. Eastern. Okay, kindly adjust. All right, so wherever you are in the world. Okay, so there you go. And so this one, okay, so the one that is in front of me will be the top. Okay. Okay, so I will be decorating all the ones that are facing me. Okay, yes, Linda said just like a puzzle. All right, so how do we do that? Okay, so first and foremost, this has been in storage for quite a while, and it's a little bit dusty. And of course, if you're gonna do a little bit of painting, decoupage, whatever it is, it's best that you keep the surfaces oil-free and dust-free. Hi, hello, Dawn. Dawn, I was like, finally, I was like in your live yesterday with tea, and then by the time I know, I fell asleep. So sorry, I've been missing a lot of lives lately. Right. So, but I hope to make up for it in the next couple of days. All right. So, let us, okay, first color this in. I feel that when the base is white, whatever I put on top somehow looks, better than if I just cover directly and it's like this kind of color. So I'm going to be using an acrylic. But this is a polymer. This should not be the one to use for. Okay, hold on. I need to get a white acrylic. Okay, I think it's over here. Okay, so let's try this one. It's I hope it will suffice. This is a foil art chalk. Okay, not truly white, but a little of white. What is the ultra matte? What is the color? Let me see. It's like off-white. Let's see. We will see. Okay. All right. Anyway, so I will color this in. How about you, my friends? Are you, if you want to work on a project right now, I will just try to, okay, we'll just use, I can't find my latex gloves. So I will just use my, this is for food, handling food. Anyways, better than none because you know how I am. I'm very, very, what do you call this? I know I'm gonna be super messy with this. So I'll have it everywhere. So, okay. So this is the side. Okay, so this will be the side of my box. Okay, and the nice thing about, acrylic is that they do dry fast. Okay. So there was, I actually gifted several of my friends some of this, like, I don't know if you know what a mop is, MOPPE. It's an IKEA kind of a like box. I gifted one of our dear crafty friends, Susan, during like several birthdays ago of her. So I with that one I used white gesso and then varnished it and then decoupaged it, so it became very, very thick. Okay, so now I know that, not to, because I will still put paper on this. I will decoupage it. So it's just that I'm doing this because I want to cover. Okay, I don't want it to be this because if it's this color, okay, somehow the decoupage, okay, the ending is, it's not very, somehow the color of the tissue paper, the rice paper doesn't show well because of it. So I am using just a regular folk art, acrylic paint, the chalk acrylic paint. So it has that chalk feel and look to it. So I hope that you are having, if you are from the Philippines, that you have had your dinner. And if you are from the other side of the globe, that you have had your coffee or breakfast. Okay. And I am so grateful that you are putting me in the background as you prepare for, your day. because this is gonna take a little bit of time. But hopefully, maximum of 2 hours because we do have a live stream hop at 10 a.m. Eastern. Okay, that is going to be a giveaway hop. So if you do join us in the hop, there are 5 of us in this hop, or I think 4 or 5 of us in the hop. You will get a chance to win, okay, a prize from Kendra. Okay. So the link to win the prize is actually in each of the hoppers description box. So you can win several times. So the more that you hop, the more chances you get of actually winning. Okay, there you go. Hi Caroline. By the way, my dear friends, if you could, later on, if Sammy turns out to be in the chat, okay, right now she's not yet here, she's still out. But if she does show up in the chat, if you could kindly greet her, it's her birthday tomorrow. My goodness. My daughter's birthday. Yes, my moderator daughter, Sammy Pie. Okay, it's her birthday tomorrow. Unbelievable. I can't believe it. It's like, oh my goodness. So I hope, Caroline, you had a great, weekend and a great time with Matthew. Okay, being home for several days. I suppose he has already went back to university, right? So, okay. By the way, if you have not yet, okay, if you see some people who are new to you, first time to see them, please do check out their channels. I see Susan in the chat. I'm working on coffee. Great. I actually have tea. Okay, because somehow before I went live, my tummy was acting up because I think I probably might have had indigestion because I arrived from the office quite late. And since I am adjusting my live stream, because I know that you guys have adjusted your time, so we are back to 12 hours apart Eastern time. So before, for the past couple of months, I've been live streaming at 9 p.m. But since you have moved back your time on the 9th, okay, so I have to go back to my original 8 p.m. live stream. So, okay, and normally I get home from the office about, between 7 to 8. So, I had to eat fast, and I think that gave me indigestion. Yes, I'm on my second cuppa. Oh my goodness, how I envy you, my friends, because I no longer can drink coffee because I have GERD, right? So that's one of the, major no-nos, but at least I can still have tea, right? So tea it is for me. And since I am having a bit of a indigestion, tea really works wonders for me, right? So I do know it does have, tea actually has a higher, what do you call this? What do you call that? Caffeine content, but it doesn't, give me GERD. So I'm still allowed to drink my tea. So I do take tea several times a day in lieu of coffee. All right, so there you go. And it's Caroline's birthday. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, Caroline, happy birthday, my friend. Oh my goodness, it's tomorrow as well. All right, so you are, Sam is 16, March 16, so you are March 15, I guess, right? Oh my goodness, happy birthday, Caroline. Thank you so much for telling us so that we could greet you, my friend. All right, so Caroline, my dear friends, does her live streams on your Sunday afternoons, 3 p.m. Okay, so if you are not yet subscribed to her, please do check out her channel. And she does also videos every now and then. Oh my goodness, happy birthday, Caroline. Birthdays are special, on top of Christmas. Okay, the holidays, birthdays is another, holiday that I truly love. All right, so it's quite fast, right? So the nice thing about, acrylic is that, especially the chalk ones, okay, they dry so fast. Okay, so it's actually almost dried up, so I can continue on with my decoupage. Okay. Okay. You know what, Caroline? Since it's your birthday, I will give you this one. Okay, so you tell me which of the rice paper I have here, but you will get it when I go to the US. I'll bring it, all right? Okay, so you gotta wait for it, but I'm gonna work on it, and this will be my gift for you. Since it is your special day. All right, so there you go. So now this project is even more special because it's going to be for Caroline. All right. So there you go. Everybody saying happy birthday to you, my friend. Yes. So Sammy is not yet here. Oh, Susan and I are tea drinkers. There you go. I know Dawn too, right? Yes. Oh, that's so sweet. Oh, I'm so grateful, that I am going to be able. It was meant to be, right? Because, okay, who would have known that, you were going to be able to be here and, craft alongside with us today. All right. So, next up, okay, let me check. Okay, see, it's already dry. Okay. So, okay, there are some of the pieces are not yet dry. Okay. So, because they're a little bit thicker. Okay, so we will show Caroline the papers I have so she can choose, okay, which one. All right, so I think I'm going to be doing it this way. In the future, let's say I'm working on whatever project it is I'm going to be working on. Whether it is a card, a scrapbook layout, a DIY thing. If somebody in the chat says that it's her birthday, I'm going to give it to her or him. Right? So, there you go. Okay. This one's still wet. This one's still a little bit wet. Okay. So, we're just waiting. Okay. So, Caroline, I have here several papers. Okay. So, which one do you want me to use for your 2-drawer DIY box? Would you like this one? Okay. So, this one's like the cupcake. Okay. And then this one is a fish. Okay. This one is what do you call this? Like Alice in Wonderland. This one is like a forest themed one. Okay, this one is from Bella. It's clocks. Okay, but this one though is kind of big, but anyway, whatever you want, my friend. Okay, this one is another one. Okay, and then this. All right, so let's wait. Which one would you want me to use? Okay, so we're just waiting for it to dry. Okay, so it's just a single coating. It's really more for, so that it's gonna be nicer when I put on our decoupage. Okay, let's wait for Dawn to say, okay, I mean Caroline? Alice person. All right, so therefore, we're gonna use this for the main. Okay, so for this one. Okay, so to cover this part, okay, we will be using that one. Okay, so let me get a hold of the measurement for this one so that I can check. Okay, so that I can check how big this one is. This is a 3.5. So since it's a square, okay, so 3 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 and 5/8. Is it 3 and 5/8? Again. Yeah, 3 and 5/8. Okay, but of course, Caroline would want to see her over there. So this would probably be that one. And then the other box would have that one. Okay, but probably let's put in the sentiment. Wonderland is better. We'll do like that. Oh, okay. So maybe this one is on top. Okay, together with that one. And then she will be on. Okay, got it. Got it. All right. Okay, so this will be. Okay, is it done? Is it done? All right. So paint is done. So I can remove this plastic gloves. That's so hot. All right. So there you go. So let's work. Okay, this is actually from Stamperia. And you know, Stamperia, I like try not to use them if I can, but of course, this is special. It's Caroline's birthday, right? So we're gonna use it. And finally, I don't want to be a hoarder anymore. Hold on, I need to get pencil. Sorry, my friends. I had to get pencil. All right, so I had to get pencils. All right. And I will. Hold on. We want the sentiment to be seen. That's gonna be cut. Okay, so from here. All right, so that's where we're gonna start. Okay. All right. All right. Gonna cut it there and there. Okay, and of course. Whoop. This part. Okay. That is there. Right, Dawn? Yes. So, yes, I know Stamperia is nice, but then again, you know, they always keep coming up with new awesome stuff, right? So, if we keep on not using them because it's Stamperia, it's this and that, right? So, at the end of the day, we'll end up being hoarders. Yes. So, and it's another thing that is exciting is since I'm gonna be gifting this, so it's perfect, right? So hopefully, when it's your birthday, make sure to drop by. Okay, and whatever it is I'm working on, okay, will be yours. All right, so that's gonna be my birthday gift, okay, to whoever is going to be live with us when I go live next time. All right, okay, so and you know what, the thing is I'm not even prepared. I just know that I wanted to work with this, so everything we're doing on the fly. Oh, this is going to be so nice. I love it. Okay, so that's gonna go there. Okay, and then I'm going to, okay, so the next part will be, okay, so there are two boxes, right? Because this is a two-layer drawer. So on the bottom drawer, okay, will be Alice. Okay, so for the second drawer, okay, so it's going to look like, it's like one on top of the other. So it's like there is going to be a continuation, right? So there you go. All right. So it's just that Alice her body is going to be cut because she's kind of tall, this picture, right? So, okay, let's just do this part. Okay. Okay, thank you again, my dear friends, for being here. I know it's a Saturday morning, and if you do need to go because you have, errands to do, work, whatever it is, thank you so much for dropping by. And I hope that you please, okay, don't forget to, hold on, I have these things from Matt. Okay, subscribe if you are new to the channel. And yes, please hit that notification bell so you always get notified when I go live. And yes, don't forget to hit that like button. All right, so going back to, okay, my doing this. All right, so as I said, I've done several of this, DIY, projects like this. So I know I've learned that it's best that, decorate the panels beforehand before you put them together so that it is easier. All right, so for this one, okay, we will be using a Mod Podge. Okay, oh, I want a mat. Where's my mat? Let me, hold on guys. I think I want the mat. Okay. Rather than the glossy. Hold on, my friends. I will just go and get. I think I ran out of the mat. What I have is fabric, so let's just use this one. I think Sammy just arrived. I heard the doorbell. So guys, if she happens to be in the chat, just say happy birthday, Sammy. All right, there you go. Okay. Okay. So this one is just a chipboard. Okay, so normally, these chipboards, okay, yes, they absorb. Okay, and then I will put in, okay, my rice paper. Okay, making sure that it's properly placed. Okay, and then I will go over it with, okay, the decoupage tape, decoupage glue again. Okay, like so. All right, so that's going to be, okay. And we will just let it dry. Okay. Why is this? Oh, I forgot to put underneath. Okay. There you go. All right. So, then the upper one. Okay. Hi, Shanna. Good morning. And of course, speaking of Matt himself, Matt has in the house. Yes. So if you are wondering where, I got this awesome wood stuff. It's from Matt's, awesome wood thing shop. All right, so I will put the links later on in the description of this video so that if you are interested to use, this awesome wood placards, that, if you're a content creator, you don't need the tech, just put up those placards, you're good to go. Thank you so much again, Matt. All right, so there you go. So this is the first one. It's gonna be on top. Hold on. This one is going to be on top. Okay, and then this is going to be at the bottom. So it's gonna look like that. Okay, so that is going to be the one for, okay. All right, so that is for, that one. Now let's decoupage the outer boxes. Okay, pieces of the box. Okay, first. Okay, hi Dawn from Shanna. You aren't live on my birthday. It's a Thursday. Oh my. Who knows? Sometimes I do go live on a Thursday, Laurie. Right? All right. I'm trying to figure out how to actually, send over some physical cards to those who are channel members as well. I love when crafts become fabulous. Right, Matt? Hi to Matt. I love those labels you made on the live yesterday, Dawn. I just watched this morning. Okay, I want some. Do that. Right, so yes, please. Okay, so Dawn and T, and of course Shanna. Who else? Caroline. So some of us actually do. Say hi, Sam. Hello. Okay, she just arrived. Okay, so all right. So let's go back to my piece of paper. Okay, so this will be inside, top, bottom. Okay, so the top. Okay, so I should put the sides. Let me see if my paper will still be enough, because my what do you call this? This paper is just one piece, but no worries, because I do have some cupcakes, which I feel somehow coordinate, so I can put this onto the sides. Okay, and probably this would go on to the top. Okay, of okay, there you go. So it would go on to the top. Okay. So I feel that would go onto the top, and then this one would go onto the sides. Okay, and this one would go onto the, okay, there you go. So for those who are coming in and you don't understand what I'm doing, what am I doing? Okay, I'm actually turning like an MDF board box. But before I do so, I'm decorating it, okay, so that it would be awesome. Okay. Oh, I forgot. Okay, let's make it a little. Normally, I do a bit of extra. Okay, because, when you do that and then you decoupage, you can just simply, what do you call that? If you put a sand paper or sand the sides, it will be cut. You don't need to use scissors or things like that. Okay, so there you go. Okay, so I am actually using decoupage, to adhere and to actually varnish. So I'll just do it like that first. And then later, I will sand the edges and that will be removed. So you don't need scissors to actually remove it. Okay. So there you go. So that will be for the for the front. Let's do a little bit of that because this one would actually be seen because it's like that. All right. Okay, so let's put this aside as well to dry. All right, so the next will be this side. Okay, so this is the outer one. Okay, so let us put this half. Okay, for this one. All right. Okay. It's actually very easy to one time I actually used the leftover boxes from IKEA. I like the IKEA boxes because they're not very thick and it's nice to cut them. It's like very crisp, so I like cutting them. Okay, so for this kinds of projects, okay, so this is the time where I just use scissors and not my paper trimmer, and it's fine. Okay, you know what, you could actually do a little bit of extra here because you can always cut it away with sandpaper, but since I have very limited of the same papers, so it has to be kind of exact. But if you have more, I suggest that make it a little bit longer, okay, or bigger, so that the fit would be perfect. Okay, there you go. Ta-da! Okay, but it has to be this one. This is going to be the inside. Okay, so it's gonna be this one. Okay, and then for the other side, okay, it's going to be, okay, this one is going to be the back part. Okay, and where is the other one for this? Okay. Where's my other paper for this? I have two. Where did I put it? B-boy? Do you know where I placed the other? I still have another paper with the cupcakes on. The one that looks like this design. This one. Maybe it's in the bag that I brought. Can you check, baby? From the office. Yes. If there's a paper that got left behind. Okay, sorry if you can see the top of my head. My white hair is showing. Anyways, because... Okay. It's not there. You know what? When I'm no longer looking for that, it's going to appear. Remember my story earlier on of how it's been like several days, almost a week, that I've been looking for this specific set of dies for a project that I'm working on. And then I've basically, turned over every nook and cranny in my craft room, in my office, looking for it. And then finally I decided to, okay, maybe it's lost. I just need to get a new set or something like that. And then I needed to take a photo of, my project for tonight's Hop for Candy Score Challenge. Lo and behold, it was inside the shot box. Why it's there? What is my camera doing? Camera? Yoo-hoo! Did you see that, guys? My camera just like turned around. Hello? What is he doing? All right, there you go. Are we okay, camera? What are you doing, camera? Oh, what is this one? Okay, no, it's for this one. All right, so it's for that one. Okay. All right, and then for this side. Cupcakes. Okay, I hope my camera is still there. Okay, good job, camera. You're still there. Okay. Yes, Susan. Yes. Like in this case, in my case, I normally do buy 2. But I know it's here somewhere. That's the next problem, right? You buy several, but then you can't find it. My goodness, my goodness. Amazing. It's like I waste so much time looking for things nowadays, my friends. It's exasperating, it's exhausting. It's like, oh my gosh, I don't know. I do hope it's not an early onset of, the big letter D. Okay, but lately it's like sometimes I have to go back to the house several times. I must have forgotten the cable for my car, for the phone, the car keys, the office keys. It's like so much wasted time, my friends. I don't know. Do you have the same issue? Not yet. All right, so this one. Okay, so Susan took a class with Sarah Alcobendas of Stamperia to make a cartonnage, an embellished chest of drawers. You could also use the space for a drawer as a shelf or to hold journal. Oh, wow, that's a big one. Awesome, Susan. Can you share? Oh, there you go. And is Sammy in the chat already? Oh, yeah, she passed by. Yes, Sammy, people are saying happy birthday to you, sweetheart. Thank you so much for the happy birthdays, my friends. Yes, I think she's not yet in the chat. Oh my gosh, Susan T, you should tell us more about your class. What exactly is decoupage? Oh, okay. So Matt has, okay, this is actually, it's a craft process where you cover or you decorate an item, whether it's wooden, it's glass, it's paper, whatever it is, by using cut images, whether it's sticker, paper, okay, and then you cut them and then you attach them onto the medium. In this case, this is an MDF board. Okay, and normally to adhere it, you use a decoupage medium. Okay, so you can use gesso, or you can use acrylic paints. Okay, or you can use something like this, the Mod Podge. Okay, so which acts both as a varnish and as an adhesive. Okay, so one thing though that somehow just frustrates me with this is the bubbles, right? So especially if it's a big piece, so the introduction of bubbles somehow Okay, it's there. Okay. Oh my goodness, Lala, you have not placed. Okay, adhesive. So there you go. So you put decoupage glue both inside and out. Okay. So it actually doubles up as varnish and adhesive. So there you go. So that's the first one. Okay, so do you see? You see the the problem, the bubbles. The bubbles are forming. Okay, so normally I go out like that so that the bubbles will go away. Okay. All right, and then we go on to the next one. Okay. So you put decoupage glue. Okay, or sometimes some they put acrylic medium. Okay, or polymer. You can also do that. Okay, and then okay, you cover this one. Okay, so Jana, Matt, okay, they have like really nice machine. Like Matt has a CNC machine, so he can cut wood, even thick wood, not just like the wood veneers that we normally use if we have, let's say, a cricket or a cameo. So, and Jana has a 3D printer, so they can easily make this kinds from scratch. Okay. So that is my issue. Yeah, the bubbles, the bubbles. Okay, we'll just go over it again. When it's a little bit, no more decoupage. Oh, my table is a mess, but that's okay. Because we're working on it. Okay, so we're down to our last panel. Okay, and then we will assemble this already. So imagine if Matt will do this, he will start from scratch. Me, no. I already bought the cut MDF for this, but with Matt, he will just ask for, like what is the dimension and stuff like that. And he can easily cut this kinds of wood and then, decorate them. If you have not seen some of Matt's woodwork, okay, head on to Awesome Wood Things. Yes, of course, he also has Awesome Fun Things. Okay. So probably most of you know about Awesome Fun Things, but he also has Awesome Wood Things. Well, Awesome Wood Things is actually a very big channel. I think he has close to 20,000 subscribers on that channel. All right, so that glue like dries clear. Okay, so let me just clean up a bit. My table is so dirty. Okay, so this is just what do you call that? Decoupage glue. Okay. And then we will put them together already. Okay, but first we will remove this part, okay? Remember earlier on, I attached this, but then it's hanging like that. So you don't really need to cut with scissors anymore. All you need to do is get your... Oop. Oh, Instagram. So we actually stopped streaming on Instagram. Okay, that's fine. Because Instagram, okay, there you go. So just do like that on the edge, my friends. So in lieu of scissors, you just need to do like that. Okay, and lo and behold, there you go. It's detached and you have that on the sides. So it's the perfect way to actually, cut. Okay, there you go. So that's going to be the top. Okay, and then, okay, so this one will be on the sides. Put together our box first. Okay. So it's going to be like that. Okay. So let me see what could be good. Okay, adhesive. You see how dirty my fingers are. Okay. Oh, Susan said she's just a good teacher, and we taught her how to use inches. She was so proud of learning that and practicing her English. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, Susan, can you kindly tell us when another class would happen? I haven't been brave enough to use my rice papers. Maybe I should buy two. Use them, Susan. Yes, Shanna, thank you so much. He has, actually it was Sam who got sick first. And I think several days later, my son got it as well. And right now, there is an onset of what they call a typical pneumonia. So just making sure that, it doesn't go into that one. So I just had to focus on making sure that, I tell their pediatrician what is happening and then what do we need to do, stuff like that. Yes, so forgiving. Absolutely. Oh, that's great, Susan. Come on, Susan. Let's work on your Stampy papers and show us your awesome rice papers. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, I am so bad at gluing things. Okay. I am so bad at this, my friends. So, let's see. Okay. Okay, this one. Ching. It's a good thing I have this very thin nozzle like most of us have, right? So otherwise it's gonna be impossible for me to put that detailed glue on the edge of this one. Okay, and then I just have to hold it for a bit, my friends. Okay. Okay, I will decorate barely. Not the full finished one because I only have 2 hours to work on this one. And since this is going to be, I will give this to Caroline because it's her birthday. So I'll make sure that I will, make it even better. But at least you'll see how, it kind of started. There you go. So it's a 3 and 5/8 by 3 and 5/8 by 3 and 5/8 because it's a cube, right? So that's the volume of more or less, okay, this box. Since it's gonna be like that, it's gonna go like that. So the only one I'm decorating is this part, because I learned from experience for these kinds of boxes that when I decorated also the sides, it became so thick it was hard to pull in and out, right? So that's the thing. Okay, and I will put something here in the front, just like what I did with this one. Okay, so I added like metal findings and some wood veneers. Okay, for this one. Okay, so basically what I'm going to be able to do is just to assemble. Okay, and then, but the decorating part, I'm not sure if I'll be able to do it. Anyway, still have an hour. Okay, so I would like to invite you over, my dear friends. Okay, later. Okay, for, of course, first, okay, we're gonna have on March 29, it's going to be deep dive on faith journaling with, yes, our dear friend Craft by Jay. Okay, on the 29th, that's Saturday, or probably 28th for some of you. So we're going to be doing a deep dive on faith journaling, because lately Jay has gotten interested in, faith journaling and all of those things. Yes, and of course, please don't forget to join us later for a Candace Card Challenge Hop with Crafty Krita. And I am having an academic enrichment program. So for those who are in the Philippines or even in the US, and if you want to follow Philippine curriculum, we do have, okay, an enrichment program for math, science, English, and Filipino this summer. Actually, it's already ongoing. And if you are interested in, doing a short, a small group bonding where you want it to be, unplugged. So board games, I do have a board game place. You can rent it out. So just go to Rec Room Cafe on Facebook and send us a message for it. All right. So going back. Okay, so let's assemble this one. Okay. So this one already came with the kit. Okay, so it's not as if I am doing it, for the first time. Okay. Or I'm doing it from scratch. So all I need to do is basically assemble. This has been with me for a very, very long time. I think, my friends, this is older than Sam. Because I got this during my scrapbooking days. So that's early 2000. And Sam was born 2002. So do the math, my friends. All right. So probably, yes, this is older than. That's why, yes, definitely it should be used. Right? I've been hoarding this. I have a lot of these. That's why I said, okay, I should, use them already. So also, okay, April is almost here, right? And you do know that every April and August, I do what we call a craft every day in August. Okay, so I go live for the whole month of April, August, and December, and we call it Craft Every Day. Okay, in April, in August, and Vlogmas for December. So if you do want to be part of that event, my friends, just message me, okay, and I will send you my Calendly link, okay, for that, as I am already starting to, prepare for the going live in April. Okay. So again, it's an opportunity for me to craft alongside friends and at the same time use up, okay, some of the products that I have that I've been hoarding, as well as, some of the things that I want to work on, like, drawing, coloring, hand lettering, the things that I want to do but never really find time. But since, this month I go live every day, so it's an opportunity for me to, go and practice some of those things that I never get to practice because of, so what we say, lack of time. So it's gonna look like that. Okay, so this box. Okay, so there you go. We have it. Okay, assembled. Okay, now we will assemble the box. There, because there's no space in my table. All right. So we are. Okay, Caroline, I know you at this time you do a lot of errands. So if you need to leave, my friend, go ahead. Okay, so that, it's going to be a bit of a surprise for you when you actually receive it. Okay, okay, so here we have to put wood glue. Okay, so this is the one I'm using. Okay, so it's an Elmer's. Get me some chopsticks. So I'm just gonna get me some chopsticks. Okay, to apply my wood glue. Okay. Alright. I hope first and foremost that I'm doing this right. Okay. There you go. And then I will turn it around. Okay. And put glue. Okay. And then do it like so. And then the back. Okay. So here is my back. Okay. So I want to put wood glue on this side. Okay. Actually, this has a It's dripping everywhere, my friends. Okay. 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 Okay, and then where's my bottom? My bottom layer. Okay, this one. Okay. Hold on. Oh my goodness, friends. I hope I did this properly. Did I do this properly? Did I make a mistake? Yeah, okay. It's correct. It's correct, Lala. Don't worry. All right, and then it's going to be okay. All right, so this one we do want that one. All right, so that's what it would look like. Okay, so let's put the wood glue first. Oh my goodness. It's a mess. Okay. See, another use of your chopsticks to put glue in. A glue spreader. Okay. I feel it's better, easier if I do it this way. Oh, I'm out of frame. Sorry. Okay, so this is the thing. When you already have there you go. Okay. It is done. Okay. There you go. There is our there's bubbles on the sides. We need to seal that. Need to seal that. Okay, let's just cover this one first and clean up my messy table first. Okay. If only I can find the cover and get to see your chat. Okay, let me see. Chat. Yes, happy birthday. Yes, so we have 2 birthday celebrators tomorrow, Caroline and Sammy Pie. Yes, thank you so much for the happy birthdays, my friends. Yeah. Yes, thank you from Sammy. I own Decoupage, but I never really knew what its official use was supposed to be. There you go. Actually, Matt, you've been doing it, right? I miss Shoshana. Where, son, were you asking? Oh, Susan, that was my son. I didn't go live last Wednesday. And Thursday, I said, okay, I'm going live tomorrow. So, but I didn't go live again because my son was still sick. Yeah, so, but he's better now, my friends. Yes. So, both Sammy and Jose Luis are better. Yes, Sarah taught the class just for those of us that bought the kit from Spectrum Arts Creations. We learned how to measure and cut the chipboard and papers to create the whole thing. Okay, so you finished it? Of course, I haven't finished. So you knew my question is going to be, have you finished? Then we decorated with the molds and extra die. Oh, I like the Stamperia molds. You use the molds, Susan? I actually have several of the molds, but I think I just used twice. I've never really, you know what? Maybe I will do another, several videos with that one. Oh, be able to make them any size we want. Oh, that's something interesting. We even papered the inside of the box and inside and the outside of the drawers. Oh, wow. Inside and out. Wow. That's gonna take time. Absolutely more than 2 hours. Yes, love that. Yes, right? So you can do whatever it is you want with it. Yes, Sida is back. Yes. So in April, yes, you'll see a lot of me again. And hopefully to see some of you here joining me live. Okay, as a guest. Thank you so much, Caroline. Yes, this is just the bare bones. Okay, definitely I will still decorate it and make it even better and prettier. All right, so let me just put in the drawers. Where did I put? So nothing is decorated yet. Okay. Okay. And then if you can see, so this part, okay, I will decoupage that as well. Okay, so what you see is just the bare, okay, bare box, so to speak. So no decorations yet. Okay, maybe this part I can already decoupage. Okay. Okay, so I will. Okay. Okay. Okay, I will just remove this first. So I'll show you how I actually, do it. Okay, so I'm sure Susan, they taught you what's the best way to actually do this kinds of things, and so I am very, very envious that you got to. Okay, so this is what I am saying, that you could, do extra. Okay, and then you just cut. Okay, whatever is extra, don't worry, because eventually, okay, we will just remove that with this. Okay, it's just that you do have to wait a bit for it to dry, because that will not work if it's wet. Okay, so you gotta wait for it to dry. Okay, so since I'll be using the same paper, I'm just gonna cut a bit of this. Okay. Okay. See, the thing though, it's a little messy, right? When you do things like this. But it's fine. It's okay. Messy is okay. Right? So, just cover like so. Okay, so while we're waiting for that to dry, okay, let's put some here also at the bottom. Okay. So, if you want to do it this way, you can. If you have another way, that's fine as well. This is the messy way I do it. Anyways. Okay, so this paper is a combination of Stamperia and Lil Birdie. All right, so just waiting for it to dry. Okay, so while doing so, let's go back to the chat. Thank you so much, my friend. I love surprises, so I'll say goodbye now. All right, Caroline. Goodbye, my friend. Have a great rest of the day. Yeah, so it's going to be a surprise. Susan, can you share? Send me a You know what? You know why I haven't been posting on my Discord? Because I forgot my username and password, right? It's okay if you just forgot, your password. And I even forgot my username, so I cannot log in, right? So I cannot, like most of the time, that's where I want you guys to post your stuff so we can share, right? So hi Cordelia. Yes, you know what, Cordelia, I've been watching your videos. I haven't just been able to comment because most of the time I'm watching them while I'm driving to work. right? So awesome. So if you've missed some of Cordelia's videos, please head on to her channel. Yes, welcome back, Cordelia. This is so cute, right? I really dislike the time change, right? So yes, I'm actually this was is better for me in a sense that it's just easy to like calculate. So whatever my time is, it's the same time, but AM or PM, right? Because Eastern time anyways, right? And then from Eastern we'll just -1 hour for Central, and then plus 3 hours for Pacific, right? So there you go. But then I have to go live earlier. Yes, Cordelia, it's Tamperia rice paper. Oh, but this one, the one on top is not. Okay, this one, yes. Okay, this one is Little Birdie. Okay, let me see. It's still a little bit dry, but then, okay, we'll see. Okay, it can already be. So I just do like that. Okay, so once you sandpaper the sides, then it will easily, rip like so. Okay, there you go. So you already have that part. Okay, it's still wet. But then, me being impatient, like so. Okay, the impatient me, okay, already wants to remove it. So there you go. It's still wet. So how do you say it? Don't do what I say, do what I do, something like that, right? So it's supposed to be dry before you do this, my friends. But then I'm impatient. So in lieu of scissors, this is the perfect way for you to actually remove your decoupage paper. Okay, so it's perfectly aligned. All right, so I am just okay, so 45-degree angle, my friends. Okay, so that, okay, it's just going to get ripped off like that. Okay. See, when it's dry, it's easy. See, it's still wet. Okay, don't worry. We can always glue that in again. Caroline is not here, so she didn't see that. Okay. So there you go. You just remove, okay, the excess paper. Okay, because it's hard to actually, cut with scissors perfectly when it's like this, right? So that's how you do it. You just, sandpaper. Okay, the sides at a 45-degree angle. Oop. Okay, and then that's it. Okay, I forgot that I also did the middle part. Okay, don't worry because we can actually, add decoupage again later. Okay. Okay, so now this part. Okay. Okay, let me cut this. It's too long. Okay, so it's a mixture of Little Birdie and Stamperia. Okay, so there you go. Okay. Okay, and then I just add, more decoupage glue. Okay. Oh, this one's not yet. I forgot this part on the other side. Okay, anyways. Okay, I'll just clean the inside. Okay. All right. So let me this. Okay. There you go. Okay, so that this part, the sides, okay, and the top, okay, the back and the sides have all been decorated. Okay, but of course, you want to add more, right? So I will add more. Oh, look at that. Okay, I need to add more. Okay. So that's the nice thing, as Caroline mentioned earlier. Decoupage is always very forgiving. So their wonder is better when you are wonderland is better when you are completely lost. And that's Alice over there. Okay, and then some what do you call that? Cookies on the sides. Okay, so that is basically my project for tonight. So I will show you again. Okay, one of the projects that I did during Craft Every Day in April, I think, or August. Okay, so this was it. So it's very similar, but this is 4 drawers. Okay, so I will create something like that. Right? Okay, so as you can see, I decoupage this one, this one, this one. But with this one, I actually decorated even the boxes, the outsides of the boxes. But since I have very limited paper of the Alice in Wonderland, I only decorated the front. Okay, so I will probably come up with a different set of paper for the sides and the inside, right? So I will decoupage everything, okay? Because it's going to be a gift, right? So anyway, so this is just going to be the more or less base, okay? So this is the beginning, all right? So once I'm done with it, okay, I will show it to you again what I have done and what I have, how I did it and how I added it. All right. So that is my live stream for tonight. So I hope that you have enjoyed doing this project a little bit different from our usual card making, right? So every now and then I do create different kinds of crafts as well, just so to remove the monotony of just doing cards all the time. But of course, first and foremost, we love doing cards in the channel, as most of us are actually really card makers. But you know what? This one can actually fit your mini cards or your note cards, right? And it can also accompany the mini cards that you will be giving out, if ever. So that the one you see here, that's decoupage glue, my friends. I'm so messy. messy. Okay, all right. There you go, guys. Of course, and we have Zell. Good evening, Zell. All right, so Zell has a new bundle of joy, a few months old right now, right? So she's been quite busy, so she hasn't been able to create, a lot of videos lately. But, as the kids become a little bit bigger, I'm sure you would see more of her crafting. I have those papers in my art journal bin. All right, Cordelia, let's go and, grab it. Susan, share your work. Looks much sturdier than mine. Our chipboard wasn't very thick. I'll have to get thicker. Oh, because this one is actually MDF board. So the base is MDF. It's just that this one, the inside, the boxes are a chipboard. But these ones are really wood. It's MDF. Those kinds of wood where it's like the floor. They push, like, what do you call those wood shavings into like this, so that's why when it gets gets wet too much, it, what do you call that? It thickens, something like that. Oh, the molds. You're struggling with the molds. That's the cats. I'm sure. Yes, but I would love to. I'll try to pull out what I did before with the mold. So you can. I added them to a scrapbook. I created this scrapbook that's shaped like a bag, and then the decorations for it are from the molds from Stamperia. It's quite expensive. That's why I really don't have like a lot. Yes, Zell. I hope you can join us for Sida na. Could you use washi to decoupage? Yes, yes. The one I gave for Susan, I think you can probably see it in my playlist. Maybe 3 years ago. 3 years ago, friends. I actually created that. So for this sides, instead of I used washi tape. I have this vintage washi tapes. So for the sides, for the mop, it's called mop or mope, MOPPE. It's an IKEA like box that's just plain, and then you can decorate. So I used for all the sides washi tape. So yes. And then after, because washi tape, it's not very sticky, right? So of course I needed to use decoupage glue, so that also at the same time it's somehow laminated. Yes. Yes, EST, right? It's easier. Because before I was like, do I add one R? Do I so I would always, you know what? Just look it up. If I don't know better, I think Lala was America. Really? Thank you, Susan, but I'm not. One of the things that had kept me from doing, content on, YouTube for the longest time was because I felt that people might not understand, because the way I speak English is not, not with an American accent. So I thought that having a different accent would deter, people from actually, understanding or watching. And then I realized, you know what? Being different is, in a way, is part of who we are, right? And I'm so glad and happy that with the community that we have, it really doesn't matter, right? So whether I'm from the Philippines or from Europe, you're from, Australia, wherever you are in the world, this community embraces diversity, and, different cultures is welcome. So I'm very happy. We need to learn some Filipino sayings. Oh, absolutely. I'm sure, Cordelia, a little bit, because, she has a daughter-in-law, okay, who is from the Philippines. And I hope, Cordelia, that in the future, when I'm going to have my craft getaway again next year, that you all can, try. Okay, I'm going to do it during the time that it's winter for you guys. So it's perfect for you guys to come over here in the Philippines. Yes, they're beautiful, right? Yes, and I'm sure it's not just me. There are several of you out there who have something similar in your stash, but you've been telling yourself, I'll create something out of this. I will decorate this. I will give this. I will use this. Or maybe you have, this boxes that you never let go because, I'm going to do something about it. I'm going to decoupage it. I'm going to, put it as a storage for my stamps, my dies, my inks, whatever it is. But it never happened. So hopefully this has inspired you to go grab those, things that you've been trying to save and tell yourself, I'm going to use them and going to make something out of them. Labor of love. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Perfect timing. The dryer is calling me. There you go. Hi, Zell. Yes, Zell is sprinkled with cards, my dear friends. Where did you get the boxes? That's the sad part of it, my friends. Hold on. I'm going to show you because, as I told you, I've been hoarding them for the longest time. And this is actually from Kaiser Craft. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to look for what do you call that? The label. It's just here somewhere. You know how it is when I craft? Everything seems to get lost. Hold on. Okay, there you go. Shanna, it's from Kaiser Craft. Okay, it doesn't come with the papers or any of the decorations. Just this one, the plain box, and then you have to actually assemble it. So if for those who are just coming in, okay, so it started out with several pieces of MDF and then chipboards. Okay, and then I just decoupage with rice paper from Stamperia and some from Little Birdie. So sad to say, you cannot buy them anymore. But I am sure that there is a way, or there are companies out there who sell something similar. All right, or not even this, maybe just a box that you have somewhere out there, lying out there, that's a little bit sturdy, that can withstand a little bit of liquid, because if you're gonna be using decoupage glue, so it has to be able to withstand being wet. Okay, so I'm sure you can, do this, because the rice paper are, of course, always available still. You can even use, okay, actually, hold on. Okay. There are even this, guys. Okay, so on top of rice paper, okay, so again, these are rice paper from Stamperia, from Ciaubella, all right, and then from the others are from Lil Birdie. There are those, oh look, I got this from Hobby Lobby. Right? So there are those that are also from Tim Holtz. Okay? So this one, remember the ideology? Okay? So there are also like tissue paper. It's not really rice paper. This is more, they call it collage paper. Right? So the intent here though is not for you to like use you can if you want, but you can actually, get some pieces of this one, and then you can also do this one. Okay, so you can basically use anything. You can use washi tape, collage paper, tissue paper, rice paper, as long as it's thin. All right. So that's the thing if you want to use them for decoupage. Anyway, again, the main process here in attaching all the paper is decoupage, right? And so if it's thicker or thick, it's going to be harder, right? Especially if you have corners, you have rounded stuff. If it's very thick, right? So it's harder to actually make it follow the, what do you call this, the shape. All right, so this is it. Okay, so these are other things that you can use for creating some of these kinds of projects. Okay, yes, right, so they use MDF, right? So that would make a fabulous gift to give someone and fill it with note cards, envelopes, like a teacher gift. Exactly, Cordelia, right? So this is a small one. And as I said, since Caroline's birthday is tomorrow, and the same with my daughter Sammy. So I said, okay, since you are here in the chat, I'm going to be giving this to Caroline as a gift. And I will be sending it over by hand. Okay, so when I visit the US, hopefully, I just don't know when this year, hopefully this year, I'll be able to hand it to her personally. Okay, how about a new word each day during SIDA? Oh, that's great. All right. So, do you want a crafty word or do you want Filipino common word? All right. So, I can teach you a different language, right? Oh, hi, Jamie. All right. Yes, Jamie, please, one day. All right. So, I'll be your tour guide for anybody who's coming over in the Philippines. I would love to be your tour guide, right? I would love to show you how beautiful our country is. I know that there are a lot of not so nice things being said about our country, but Believe me, it's a beautiful place. Okay, you just need to know where to go, who to go with, and stuff like that. Just like anywhere you go, right? There you go. Thank you so much, Jamie. Jamie's not too shabby, my dear friends. Of course, one of our dear friends in the community who makes amazing stuff for us, and I'm super excited to get a hold of the pet stickers, right? So they just released one of their newest products. Oh my goodness, friends, if you are into journaling, and as you know, I do love journaling as well, those are perfect. Those are super perfect, not just for cards, but also for your journaling and many other things. Even for decoupage boxes like this, right? Yes, there you go. I'll take any words you want. All right. Okay. Thank you so much, Susan. I'm gonna do that. All right. And as you know, my SIDA, so sometimes you see me in the morning or in your time slot twice. I'm live in the morning, live in the evening, because it would depend on where my guest is coming from, right? So if my guest is from the Philippines, nighttime, and then if my next guest will be from somewhere in North America, and so I often get to go live twice in a day, right? But I'm super excited. So because I only do craft every day or SIDA in April, because it starts with A, August, and of course my Vlogmas during December. All right. So again, I'll be giving this to Caroline. So this is what it looks like. Okay, inspired by the Stamperia. Oh, look at that. This one, I have to cover because it's not yet covered. Okay, so this, of course, the ones I used are the Stamperia, like Alice in Wonderland, and the little birdie teacups, cupcakes. I forgot. See, I don't know where the container or the plastic is anymore. All right, so I hope that you have you have enjoyed the messy project that I created tonight. Again, this is not finished. I still need to do a lot of things. I need to add a metal finding for this, and then I need to cover the in and some more of the inside and the outside of the corrugated box. But with that, thank you so much. Please, okay, I would like to ask you, if you are here, please don't forget to like. And of course, if you like what you've seen so far, please don't forget to subscribe as well. And of course, hit that notification bell so you always get notified when I have a new video or live stream coming up. All right. And on that note, in about 59. Oh yes, in about 11 seconds, we're going to be having the Kendra's Card Challenge hop. Okay, featuring one of our super sponsors, Crafty Krita. And I'm going to be part of that hop. And yes, you can absolutely win something from Kendra from Cards by Kendra if you actually join us. All right, so with that,